In the heart of Gaza's medical crisis, one man's name has become a symbol of resilience, tragedy, and unanswered questions. Dr. Hussam Abu Safiya, a hospital director, a pediatrician, and a father who lost his son in an Israeli airstrike, has become one of the most talked about figures left behind after Israel and Hamas completed their latest prisoner exchange. While Israeli hostages and several Palestinian detainees finally returned home, Dr. Hussam remained in Israeli custody, his fate uncertain, his story largely silenced. Who is he and why has Israel refused to release him? Dr. Abu Safiya's story begins in the corridors of Kamal Adwan Hospital in Beit Lahia, northern Gaza, a medical facility that stood at the front lines of Israel's war on Gaza. When Israeli forces raided the hospital in December 2024, they ordered staff and patients to evacuate, but the director, Hussam Abu Safiya, refused to abandon his post. Witnesses say he stayed behind to protect the sick and wounded until the last possible moment. When he finally walked out, he was arrested by Israeli forces and disappeared into military detention. For months, his whereabouts were unknown. According to Amnesty International, Dr. Hussam was held without charge or trial under an Israeli security law that allows indefinite detention of Palestinians deemed unlawful combatants. He was denied access to legal counsel for nearly 2 months, and when his lawyer finally met him, she described a man who had lost significant weight, who appeared frail, and who had been subjected to repeated beatings and abuse inside prison. Former detainees have confirmed that Dr. Abu Safiya was held at Sde Taman, a military base in Israel's Negev desert that has also been used as a detention center. Human rights organizations have described it as a site of severe mistreatment with accounts of torture and psychological abuse. One released prisoner told Al Jazeera, "As we speak, Hussam Abu Safiya is subjected to severe torture." Yet despite mounting calls for his release, Israel has repeatedly extended his detention every 6 months. Why? Israeli authorities claim that Dr. Abu Safiya is not just a doctor. They allege he is a Hamas operative involved in militant activities. But no formal charges have been filed, no trial has taken place, and no evidence has been publicly presented. To many Palestinians and international observers, his continued detention is political. A move meant to intimidate Gaza's medical community, which has often stood as one of the last functioning pillars of civilian life amid war. For Gaza's doctors, Dr. Hussam represents something larger than one man's suffering. He embodies a profession under siege where hospitals are raided, ambulances are bombed, and medical workers are treated as combatants rather than caregivers. When he refused to leave his hospital during the raid, many in Gaza saw that as an act of courage, a stand for humanity in a time of unimaginable destruction. As the ceasefire brought relief to families across Israel and Palestine, the absence of names like Dr. Hussam Abu Safiya on the release list has sparked outrage. Activists around the world have called for transparency, urging Israel to reveal his condition and release him immediately. But for now, his voice remains silenced behind prison walls. His story is not just about one doctor. It's about a war on Gaza's healthcare, a question of justice, and the haunting reality that even in moments of supposed peace, some lives remain forgotten.